Hey guys, and welcome back to Hollywood Modeling. And today I have something special planned for you guys. Over and over again I've been thinking long and hard what to do content-wise because I haven't been modeling much armor modeling. And I have had some dabble into wargaming and building Warhammer stuff, and I know that some of you are not interested in that, and so I wasn't interested in showing that. But I've picked up some ideas with regards to like overarching video themes from the content that I have consumed myself. And there's this thing that armor modelers would call a stash. Wargamers or mini painters call it a pile of shame. And I have to admit, while I was mainly doing all the armor modeling, I always felt like, yeah, it's a stash. Like, it's the stuff that I'm going to get around to build. Having gained some more perspective on things, I think I have to agree with the pile of shame moniker for things like this. Because, let's face it, I will never, ever get around to finishing all of them. Never. At least not to the standard and the level that I have set for myself. But I still thought it would be fun, and I still thought it would be interesting for me to show you guys exactly what I have sitting in my pile of shame. So without further ado, let me turn around and grab this first little thing here. Well, this is a big box from Diorama. It's a Dio base in a box. It's French Village Part 2. There's a funny story behind this. I actually ordered this online from the manufacturer, and the package was lost in the mail. So I contacted him after a month or so, waiting on the package, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's just got lost. I'll replace it. I'll send a new one." So he sent me a new one, and you can, you could have seen it in the France 1940 Dio that I still haven't finished, by the way. But yeah, the videos are on my channel, so you can have a look. And then, like roughly 2 months after that, out of the blue, the postman rang and brought me the package that we all thought was lost. I of course contacted the manufacturer, and he was like, "Yeah, just keep it. It's too much of a hassle, just keep it. Don't send it back." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." So I still have this sitting around. I actually wanted to give this away when I hit, I think, 3,000 subscribers. And I did a giveaway. The problem is, the person that won this actually never gave me his address details, so I could never send it out. So it's still sitting here. And I have no clue what I'm going to do with it. Ever. Next up, I have this. Yay. And as you can see, it's already collecting dust. It's a mini art Norman Street diorama. It's this weird, like, vacuum form plastic, and it's an awful fit. I ordered this for the France 1940 Dio back in the day, and then for some weird reason, I just didn't like it, so I ordered the plaster one. So yeah, no clue what to do. Now let's start with the actual armor kits. I have this thing. I didn't buy this myself. I was gifted this. And the story behind this is really cute. While I was in teacher training, I had a 7th grade and I had an autistic student. And for some weird reason, we just got along, and he really liked me. And when I had to leave the school after my teacher training, he decided to make me a gift. And he knew, because we talked about it, because he was a big scale modeler, and I was like, "Yeah, I do that myself every now and then for like leisure time." And he's like, "Yeah, cool." And then he gave me this. And I think it's a really a cute gesture. Of course, I wasn't allowed to take this while I was still his teacher, but after I had left the school, I was allowed to take it. So, yeah, it was a very nice gesture. And I hope he's doing well. And yeah, I will hopefully at some point get around to build this. This is actually the old Tamiya Kubelwagen, repackaged by Revell. No clue, though, what exactly I'm going to do with this. Alright, now, here we go. Panzer III. You can never have enough Panzer IIIs. Just ask Hamilcar. There's actually a 2-in-1. As you can see, the back of the box, front of the box. And this is not a mishap by me. I bought this during a Black Friday sale on Modellbau König. And I have no clue what I'm going to do with this. This is a France, early war France themed vehicle. This looks like Poland to me. Early war Panzer III. Why not? Looks good. Actually comes with an extra bucket. Yeah, like I said, I have no clue exactly what I'm going to do with this, but it has magic tracks and an extra bucket, so can't go wrong with that. Alright, here we go. There was the Italy theme, and there was a group build going on, so I thought I'll get into this. But yeah, as you can see, I never did, because this is not built. And I bought this because I've seen Hamilcar Barkas built this on his channel. The problem is the one that he had has magic tracks, and this is the S tracks, so yeah. Been sitting around for 3 years now? 2 years? I don't know. Never got around to build this. Another Stug, this time Stug 4. And again, I bought this during the Black Friday sale on MBK. This is a rebox of an older Dragon Stug 4. It actually has the molded on Zimrit. And again, it comes with a bucket. Yay! It comes with the S-Tracks as well. Yay. Did I review this? I haven't done a review on this yet. Ha! Look! More content! I don't know if I really want to bore you with this because I think there are a lot of reviews on this out there already. But yeah, overall, nice kit to have, I guess. What next? Oh yeah! This one. Actually, this box is only half full. I've already built one of the 2 Air Cobras in this set. I'm not a plane builder. It's a nice kit. I don't know, to be honest. Like, What next? Oh yeah. Alright. Worst dragon kit ever. I started this. Don't know. I think I started the chassis, and then the fit was so awful. So awful! In so many places, I decided to just ditch it. Let me take a look in the box and see where exactly I got with this. Like I said, I think the chassis has been partly built. I can already see that this is a bad kit because the box just like, oh yeah, alright, okay, yep. Just like I said. That's how far I got. And like I said, the fit in so many places is so off, it just put me off. And just don't get me started on the instructions. I normally am one of the biggest fans and fanboys of Dragon. I never say anything bad about Dragon. The instructions in this, whoever did them should go to jail. Alright. A Sherman in my stash. Even though I am the bad German who only builds German vehicles. A Sherman. And there are more than that one. Actually, there is just another one. But yeah. Why is this in my stash? I saw reviews. I got it cheap. It's from Ryfield Model. And this is supposed to be a very, very good kit. I don't know. Maybe Ardennes 44, 45. Yeah. Like I said, I buy so many of my kits just because I can get them cheap and I like the look of them. I have nothing like particularly planned out for them. Same with this big one. I just wanted to have one. everyone was like really excited about the Tacom Panthers and the Yak Panthers, and I got this rather cheap, 49 euros, full interior. Looks really nice, but looks so much work. I have no clue when and if I'm going to get around to doing this. Oh, yeah, that doesn't look too good here. Give me a second. Oh, don't fall over. Don't tip. Don't, like, no. Whoa. All right. Saved it. All right, next up, another Panzer IV chassis vehicle, a Brummbär. Early production was in again, Modell König, rather cheap during Black Friday. I've built this kit before. I butchered it because it was, I think, the third Dragon kit I ever built. So I'm going to build it again. Maybe, someday, somehow, some way, no clue. It is a nice kit though. And the Brummbär is a nice, interesting looking vehicle. So why not? Alright, we're getting close. Alright, this kit has been in my stash for 8 years now. 8 long years. It was one of the first Dragon kits I ever picked up. I picked it up in a, say, yard sale for 10 euros. It was sealed. Everything's in there. It comes with a big PE fret. It comes with figures. It comes with uniforms from the S. I just have no idea what to use a flame truck for. A Flammpanzerwagen. Yeah? I have no clue. It looks interesting, but that's about it. And it was like 10 euros. It's just there. Alright. Another Panzer III. Just another Panzer III. This one I actually picked up with something in mind. About 3 years ago, I started a 6-week build of a Panzer III and a Panzer IV of Leibstandarte, no, actually, Totenkopf Division in Kharkov. It's, I'd say, 85 to 90% done, but not yet finished. Like 3 years later, after a 6-week period, you know? Yeah, you see where I'm getting with this. And I always thought the Panzer IV was too big for the diode piece. And I always thought, like, the Panzer III looked good. It fits the diode piece, but adding the Panzer IV will just make it look weird. So I thought, why not add another Panzer III instead of the Panzer IV? Yeah, I never thought about like actually putting in even more work for the diode piece, and that would have been like building this. So yeah, never built it. But it's still sitting around, and it even comes with a figure set. See, Dragon reboxing their old kits, they just throw in goodies. Buckets, figure sets that have awful fit. Sometimes even magic tracks. But don't say that too loud. I'm running out of space actually. I have to store them like this. Alright, next up, my most recent armor purchase is the Border Models Panzer IV Aus Age Early Mid. I did a review on this, and I still haven't figured out how to source the Zimrick for this, so still no clue what to do with this. Maybe Russia, maybe France, 1944. Like, so many options, and so little time. Because actually, the funny thing is, I actually wanted to do this video like 3 days ago. And then my daughter decided, well, no, Daddy, you're not doing this. And she always, whenever I had the time, whenever I felt like I could sit down at the bench and do something, she was like, no, you're not doing this now. Blah, you know, babies. She started getting her teeth, and it was just a big pain in the butt. But now, my wife has taken her outside, and I actually get like 20 to 30 minutes to do this video, which I'm really happy about. Alright, without further ado, another Sherman. This has also been in my like collection, pile of shame, whatever you want to call it, stash, I have no clue, for quite a long time. I picked this up in Munich when I was on vacation with my family, my parents and my wife, then girlfriend, and I went to a toy store in Munich that I was actually told about by Mr. Hamilton Barkus, and I picked this up for, I think, 24 euros. It's a Tasca kit, or an Asuka, and everybody was raving about Tasca and Asuka Shermans, so I just had to have one to see for myself, and it looks stunning. It's a weird French army Sherman, and I never got around to building it because, I don't know, I don't like allied armor. I don't know. There's so much stuff, guys. Come on now, help me. I have a problem. Oh, another rather recent edition. Actually, also not too expensive. I think I paid like $19.95 for this. It's the SD Cassette 251-9 aus die Stummel with the short stubby gun. I think actually a metal gun for the short stubby gun. It's like really stubby. It's like, eh. That's what she said, right? And yeah, it's supposed to be a good kit. No idea. Did a review? Did I? No. Spruce is still in their back, so didn't do a review. Maybe I should. I think shoved it. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do a review on this. And then, of course, my most prized possessions in the stash. And I'm really, really happy I have them, because there is some story behind them. This was a Christmas gift from my wife. Back then, she was my girlfriend. I think 5 years ago, she got me this Whitman's Last Tiger for Christmas. It's a white box Cyber Hobby Dragon Tiger with all of the good stuff in there. I think I upgraded it, and I bought a metal barrel for it. Yep. Got a metal barrel for it. Has all the good stuff in it. Of course, it has DS tracks, but if I am ever building this, I will, of course, upgrade the tracks as well. I was asked on multiple occasions if I were willing to sell this by guys that know I have this and are looking for one. I always tell them I'm never going to sell this because this is a Christmas gift from my wife. Recently, she was like, are you ever going to build this? I'm like, sure, I will build this for sure. Someday down the road, maybe like 2 years, 5 years, 50, I don't know. And she's like, why don't you sell it then? I'm like, are you serious? I've been telling people for years I'm not selling this because you got it for me. She was like, I don't care, it's just plastic. So you see, I'm in a little bit of a dilemma here, but I still don't see myself selling this. And yeah, it's just, I love it because she got me that, and I was like, really appreciate it. And then, of course, last but not least, for now, is this Tiger 1 Group Furman white box Tiger Cyber Hobby. Also, you know, like, this comes with a metal barrel already in the box. And then for some weird reason, I built a Tiger, I think the first Dragon Super Kit Tiger. I have no clue. I forgot all the numbers. 6252? I think 6252. And it didn't come with the engine deck grills, like the air vent covers. So I rated this Furman Tiger for the air vent covers. So before I can build this, I will have to get new air covers for the air intakes. So, yeah. I thought it was cool to have this, and I got it for a rather decent price. I think 49 euros back then. I thought all those white box kits are going to go up in price, like the first one, like the Desert Tiger, the Tunisia Tiger. And then Dragon just re-released it. And then Academy made one. So, yeah, no. Did never go up in value. And then, of course, for all the Warhammer guys, I still have this sitting around. Like, it's an army in a box. I have these guys sitting around, like biker dudes. So, like, bikes. Why not more bikes? Yay, Space Marines! As you can see, I have a lot of stuff. And I have very little time. And I have no idea when I'm going to get around to starting anything from these kits, because as you can see behind me, these like all of this like build stuff that is in the painting stage, and then of course if you follow this channel for any amount of time, you will know I have all those tanks and all those dioramas still like in various stages of not being finished, because for some weird reason that's like my big shtick. I start things because I'm into them. I get them to a certain point, and then I lose interest, and then I lose drive, and then because of time constraints and interest constraints, like it's a couple of factors that come together to just like make me lose interest. And yeah, so before I can start anything new, I will probably have to finish all the started stuff. And I was thinking, at some point I will do like okay, here are all of the shelf queens, like this is in this stage, this is in that stage, this is what I was planning on doing, this is what I'm going to do, if you're interested in that kind of video. I just thought like I'll show you all of my unstarted, except for that 1251, but it's just like not finished or anything. The build process is not done. I'll show you what I have sitting around here, and you'll see I have a bit of a problem because there's a lot of money that's tied up in this. And that's what made me think lately, because modeling is a very expensive hobby. And I always thought that, yeah, like I have not that many kits in the stash sitting around, and only like small stashed modeler. Actually, I'm not, I don't think. If I think that every one of those kits is, let's do a very low level valuation at 40 euros each, that's still 300 euros sitting around, or more, like 400, 500 euros sitting around, collecting dust. And that's because of that, I've like put a cap on me buying stuff, and I'm not going to buy more anytime soon. But yeah, quite a lot of things. Quite a lot of similar things. Panzer IVs, Panzer IIIs, German vehicles, German armor, with the odd Sherman here and there, and some weird airplanes. I actually didn't show you everything I have. I have a couple of figure sets and a couple of Alpine figures and Verlinden figures, but I didn't think like they were interesting. And they're not like pile of shame components. They're just like things that I bought to add to diorama pieces here and there. But overall, let me do a quick count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 armor kits. 40 euros each. 600 euros. Dio pieces. 40 euros each. Two of them. 80 euros. 700 euros. Just tied up in stuff that is collecting dust. And of course, you have to find space to shelve the things. And I'm struggling for that. They're actually underneath the living room table right now. That's where they are living right now. Until I can find a better place to store them. Anyhow, maybe you guys want to show off what you have sitting in your stash, pile of shame, collection, whatever you want to call it. I would really love to see you guys put out videos on your collections, your stash. Because I want to see if I'm just crazy for having all of those, or if it's just normal and you guys have more. Anyways, I'm glad to have done this video because I saw that I haven't done anything in quite a while. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are still enjoying the content, even though it's scarce and here and there. I'm on a 6-week summer break now. Maybe more content is coming. Not promising anything, just keep an eye. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I'll see you guys soon. I hope all of you are healthy. I hope all of you are well. Until next time, may the force be with you. Although, I'll see you guys around. Bye for now.